ready?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, gosh. Oh, something went off the lift chair. Oh, very green roomish.
Yeah.
Bullet.
Nobody can see what we got. We got
No,
green
I
screen
love it.
over here and a green screen
I
over
love
there.
that. Abdullah gonna come behind it like they did the big box in Smoky Mountain. Remember that, Bullet?
Yeah.
When Cornette come out and had a surprise. Had a surprise in the box. Bullet.
ECW did that as well.
Yes. Yes.
So,
And
of course, Terry Funk popped out of it.
Oh! I got goosebumps when you said that, Bullet. Oh,
well, Sandman fell into it, and then Terry Funk rolled out of it, dressed as the Sandman.
Because
all you saw were the legs.
Man, I missed that.
Yeah.
Bullet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I missed that. I
miss
good wrestling.
I think that was a little bit before they started getting the idea of, like, we just shut the lights off in the arena, we can get the same effect.
Yeah.
So
we were shutting lights off long before them, but just not paying the rent.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, we ready?
Ready.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the issue of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle. You hear the claps, you know what time it is. George, how was your weekend?
Bullet, my weekend was unbelievable. I am so happy to be here right now. It's just a good day, Bullet.
Yeah,
and maybe just putting a brand new case of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle on the bookshelf had a lot to do with that. So we are official. We're back in business. Not that we were ever out of business. This book, a second greatest book ever written, has arrived. Brand new. See, somebody's texting me right now.
They want
one already. They couldn't believe that the book is already there, Bullet. So anyway, Luther's phone going off. Just a lot of stuff going on. We are in the official Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle green room, which absolutely means nothing. Yeah. But Bullet,
now we can see the green screen on this side and that side.
I know. I just noticed that. Now I know why that.
Yeah, you see what everybody else sees.
So, with all that being said, Bullet, a great weekend, Bullet. I want to thank you personally, Bullet. I want to thank our guys that came in there to Seagrove Super Show. It was our number 4 since since Eddie Graham came back in, had to try to rebuild Florida, and he's still working at it. But Bullet, it was just a great night, Bullet. Good. You know, and the most important thing, everybody's asked me so many questions. You say the knockout. The little girl softball team, Bullet, they pay their fees out of their pocket to go all year and play in tournaments. And by us doing this wrestling event, whatever's raised goes to that team, and it offsets what they had to pay already, or they can't play softball.
Yeah.
So, Bullet, it was just a great night, Bullet. I was a nervous wreck as always, yelling, screaming. Everything came. Never seen so many wrestlers in my life, Bullet. I don't know how that happens.
Actually, and a few good ones too. Actually,
yes.
It was actually
and it was a great show, Bullet. And here's something, first time ever I'm going to do here on the air, Bullet. And I enjoyed my match with you. I did. I posted that thing about the comment about it was one of my smart aleck guys said, "Why you always wear a Bullet?" I said, "Well, Bullet can work. It's that simple. It ain't brain surgery, Bullet."
Do you want to play for the Patriots?
Yeah,
you want to play for the Bengals?
I'm gonna get on that. That's exactly right.
You want to play for the Bengals all the time? Or the Patriots?
That's exactly right. Exactly right, Bullet. So what I'm laying here, and it's lost in forever WWE network land and everything else, but. What I've been doing this stuff almost 40 years, Bullet, and what I'm going to lay out here, this is some heavy stuff, Bullet, okay?
Okay.
With the way I was taught, okay, by all them old timers and Wahoo and Ole just yelling at me all those weeks, and what I know in my mind, okay, and there's a lot of stuff up here to know, or a lot of space to know stuff, is what I should have said. But I got to be quick here, Bullet. With what I've been taught and what I know and what I will take to the grave with me about how to work a match, okay? There's nothing in a book. There's no unwritten code. There's no secret, but you know how to work, okay? That's like the ultimate. I basically just gave you my firstborn is what I did. Seriously, Bullet, because, and nobody understands this, timing is everything. Timing is everything. And in our profession, Bullets, professional wrestling, there's no timing anymore. It really isn't. And I'm getting real Luthez, Strangle Lewis on this, Bullet. But timing is everything. And it ain't just going out there and doing a move. It's doing the move and then meeting back. You understand what I'm saying? And probably not. And probably nobody out there does. But with what I'm saying, with what I've been taught, and with what I have loved, bled, sweat, pooped, everything, gave everything I had to professional wrestling. Bullet, you know how to work. All seriousness to the side. Listen, but when I raise my hand, it's gospel, Jack. It's gospel, okay? But it was just fun, Bullet. It got nothing to do with money. It ain't got nothing to do with people. Nothing to do with the stupid internet. I don't care what John Cena did last week. But for that moment, when that's how it's supposed to be done. That's what I'm trying to say. It took me 20 minutes to say it, but that's how it's supposed to have been done. That's how it's supposed to have been done, Bullet. I'm telling you, and the line of the century. The line of the century, Bullet, was when I was not out behind the curtain yet, because the guy's trying to get the sound right or something. And so we just come up with this big thing that I was jumped behind the curtain, Bullet. I would tell everybody to wait for the DVD, but we ain't putting one out.
So, no, none of this show.
But what's so funny is when the announcer says George South just got jumped, and the paramedics...
Yeah, the announcer trying to save the show, book his own storyline.
And the paramedics are tending to George South, and to hear you behind that curtain say... to say George ain't doing that. That's too much work, Bullet. That was so.
I knew that was not coming from your brain because that seems like way too much effort.
When
really, the real actuality of the fact is the sound guy couldn't get the music right.
That's it.
You know, like
way too much effort.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Just get, you know, if it's in that situation, just throw me the microphone and let me kill time. Let's not book a whole angle. George definitely didn't do that.
I got tickled. So when I came out behind that curtain, I had a big grin on my face.
I was having fun. I was yelling at the people.
It was good.
There was no need to come up with an angle for that. You know, that ring announcer felt like he needed to. Well, it was okay.
It was fun, Bullet. I had a good time, but you, with what, from my era backwards, okay? All them old diehard farts that don't like nobody, okay?
I can fit in with them.
You can fit in. You could be one of them old-timey farts
that don't like anybody.
That don't like anybody.
I think people who know me will be shocked by that comment.
Bullet, that's basically me passing the Lombardi Trophy to you. Well, seriously, Bullet, because so basically here on probably the 109th episode, Mr. Number One basically passed the old-timey fart legacy to the next generation of old-timey farts. The ultimate compliment.
I absolutely agree. I don't think there was too much doubt who it was going to, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, if you're asking, did we go ahead and put your name at the bottom 3 years ago? Yes, we did. Okay,
yeah,
but still, but anyway, I'm all that to side. It was fun. It don't happen much, as we both know, as Sonny and Cher go play other concerts. Bullet, but it was fun. It was fun for me, and to have Bobby Fulton come up, who's been all over the world, done everything, seen everything, and he's burnt like the rest of us, and just for him to enjoy it and said it, you know, little things like that still mean something to me. That's the whole philosophy on tonight's show. So, with all that being said, Bullet, my head's about to explode. I just want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting Seagrove. So, with all that, Bullet, great week this week. A lot of stuff going on. Of course, AML's coming back up. Big show coming up in a couple of weeks. We got. I'll see. Somebody's done asked me about that show.
Call it the booking office already.
They want to know about the show, and they're mad because we just exposed that little angle with me behind the curtain. You mean you didn't really get knocked out by security? But Bullet, we got Freight Trains.
Yes, February 27th. February 27th, Albemarle, North Carolina. Bell time is 7:30. Yep. It is the Albemarle Rec Center on Wall Street. So just be there. Tickets are available.
And folks, come on out and support Freight Train, like we've said the last couple of weeks here.
Yeah, I have a lot of
people. He's putting this together.
Yeah, he's gone down to Albemarle several times to put up posters. You know, people ask me all the time, like, what is the best way that I can support Freight Train? Buying a T-shirt, buying the DVD, or whatever. Yeah. Well, if you live locally, this is a good way to support Freight Train because the money ends up in his pocket. Yeah. You know, him and me are going halves on it, so half and half. But it's all him, and it goes to him. So it's. I'm helping him provide the ring, and he's putting it all together. So this is his show. Yeah. And so I can do nothing but if you want an opportunity to support Freight Train, February 27th, Albemarle, North Carolina, 7:30 bell time. That's the best time to do it.
And listen, Bullet, everybody knew that we waited for Hogan and Flair first time. Okay, we waited for Hogan and Flair first time. It never really took off. I mean, it never really was what we all wanted as kids and fans of the business. It just kind of happened, and nobody knew about it, and then it just, I don't know. Matter of fact, I could be corrected, and I'm sure it will be. I think the first time they actually locked up was in a tag. I think WCW actually, and I have to check my sources.
It would have been WWF because they did the whole loop to get some business and stuff like
that. With all that being said, Bullet, Hogan, Flair, that was a bust. But Bullet and Mr. Number One against Freight Train and Dynamite, number one. And the only time ever this is going to happen.
And for sure. If there's any one-time matchup, if if nothing else, if you don't want to, if you want to come and support Freight Train, that's great. If you're like, I don't really know, but if you want to see a match that's not going to happen anywhere else, if you want to see a match that has the potential of being a train wreck, and the most abstract piece of art, like we're talking Picasso's like left ear chopped off.
I love that bullet. I love that.
Like you want to see something that shouldn't work anywhere on the planet, and you just want to go for mere curiosity's sake of there's a lot of matches that are like, if you want to go see Abdullah the Butcher, it was a draw like, what's he going to do? What's the Sheik going to do?
That's right.
This is in the match of the same vein.
Yeah, exactly.
What's going to happen when these four individuals collide in a ring?
Bullet, I'm telling you, I don't even know if Albemarle, North Carolina will be big enough to contain all this. That's just all I'm saying.
I have no idea.
I know Dynamite's waited 42 years to get his hands on me.
And I've waited just as long to get my hands on Dynamite. So if there's any doubt of that, if anybody's seen the interview that I had with Dynamite, the confrontations and the multiple arguments that I've had with him on Twitter and stuff like that, this is my time to get my hands on Dynamite.
That's right. So please come out, folks. It's going to be a great, great time, Bullet. So real quick before we have to get off here, Bullet, Idiot of the Week, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Bullet. Buddy, I'm telling you what.
I've always got time to put an idiot in their place.
And you officially have a right to now because you was just handed the torch of the old-timer fart. From back in the day. But, Bullet, real quick before we get off here, Bullet, this week has been a very, very busy week. This may be the only 3-time triple threat idiot of the week. Yes, yes, I'm telling you, there's 3 idiots going to go on this real quick. First of all,
one more time, and he's the Tom Brady of idiots.
I'm telling you, Bullet, and I'm so needy of you to say that. First of all, first idiot this week, Bullet, of course. I told you our big Tracy Myers AML show last week was huge. Other week, Matt Hardy, everybody in the world, and they're going to try to do this once a month. Of course, we put up the new poster. Well, still a lot of great guys, a lot of great talent. Of course, no Matt Hardy, of course, and some idiot who's going in this bag, Bullet, made the comment, what's going on here? What's up? Y'all had all the names the last time, and y'all ain't got any this time. And not only is he going in the bag to be that idiot, Bullet, he's going in the bag because I did a little research, Bullet, and he's never even been, not to just an AML show, he's never been anywhere. In other words, he doesn't even go to wrestling. So, anyway, that idiot is in the bag for just making a comment, thinking just because the poster was maybe not as big a names, doesn't mean those guys still ain't going to, you know what I'm saying? And so, to hear that 2 shows in, a whole year of shows that we hoping are coming up, but I hate it. Anyway, so that being said, second of all, Bullet, you mentioned Tom Brady. I hated both teams. Everybody, yes, I watched the Super Bowl.
I didn't.
It was free.
I got a double feature at a movie, and that's what I did during the Super Bowl.
And it just reinforced what I've said, that everything's a work, Bullet. But it came down, Bullet, to Seattle on the goal line. They got the meanest. Let's just picture Scott Steiner in the backfield, okay?
I think that's a good comparison.
I'm telling you.
That is a good comparison.
And all you got to do is give Scott Steiner the ball. Yes. You got 2 yards. Scott Steiner averages 10 yards a carry, and that's with 8 people on his back, is what I'm talking about.
And then about 8 cuss words once he gets it in.
8 cuss words. Hates doing celebrity interview. Matter of fact, he did the big PR thing, and he said, the only reason I'm here to do it so I don't get fined. Very Scott Steinerish, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So, the stage is set, 20 seconds left in the biggest game of the universe, Bullet, okay? I'm telling you, I done ran out and was trying to go to the flea market and get a Seattle uniform. All you got to do is hand the ball to Scott Steiner. But what did they do? Instead of giving it to Scott Steiner, okay, they backed up and throwed it to one of the Mulkeys. You hear me? They throwed it to Bill Mulkey. That's what they did. And Bill Mulkey didn't even catch it. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Alex Wright ran across and intercepted it. Bullet, I've never seen, come on. How stupid can you, there's not even a play for that. Just give Scott Steiner the ball. I'm telling you right now, okay? So, with all that being said, the whole Seattle organization will go in the idiot bag. Okay, last one. One more idiot, Bullet.
One more. 3 big idiots.
One more idiot, Bullet, then we're out of here. Bullet, there is, and you were part of this. I'm glad you were part of this with me for this whole idiot, and I'm throwing a whole bunch of them in this that are combined. This past show, my Big Seagrove show, listen, folks, as wrestling got this badge, there's an intermission in everything. There's an intermission at the movies. There's an intermission in a high school dance. There's an intermission in football. There's an intermission
on Broadway.
There's an intermission on Broadway. So when my announcer comes out, with 4 matches into the show, Bullet, and says, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a 15-minute intermission, and half the crowd leaves because they think the show's over, Bullet, you people are an idiot. The whole bleacher section that left is idiots. I'm just telling you, Bullet. And for everybody to come running to me to stop it, all I can do, Bullet, is speak the truth. So I got the microphone and said, listen, stupid, the show is not over. Holy cow. So a lot of them turned around, came back in. But here's my whole point. As I throw the whole left side of the bleachers in Seagrove, because we done got their money, so I ain't got to worry about it now. I'm throwing the whole, everybody that left during intermission will go in the idiot bag. Is it got that bad, Bullet, that from now on, we ain't going to sell programs? I guess we're going to have to sell play-by-play.
Well, if anything, you should feel as a compliment. They felt that after intermission, they'd already seen a show's worth of entertainment.
Oh.
You could look at it
let
like
me
that.
I'm taking
Taking you out.
I'm taking a few out, okay, Bullet? Okay.
They probably felt like, man, that was such a good show. I've already got my money's worth.
I like that too, Bullet.
See, there's always a positive spin.
Okay, I like
don't get him. Put him back.
Okay,
Put that one back.
He goes back.
He stays right
Okay,
there.
yep.
He stays right there.
Most of them I took out.
Yeah,
I love the way that sounded, Bullet.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, there's a positive spin to everything.
So 2, not quite 3, 2 maybe and a half went into the idiot bag this week. So folks, come on, oh my gosh, Bullet, you have to start telling them that you're going to have an But we did. We say 15-minute intermission, but I agree with what you said.
Yeah.
They were so entertained that they just.
They're like, man, this was a show's worth of
That's
entertainment.
exactly right.
And they didn't want to stick around because they felt like they'd be ripping you off.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, look at it like
They
that.
felt like they were going to give me more money if they watched the rest.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that. I love you,
look at the
Bullet.
glass half full these days.
Yeah, I love that, Bullet. I love that. Everything's good now. What? That's a good way.
That's a good way to think about it.
That's a good way. I love
way
it.
to think about it.
Thank you for that.
But anyways, where you at this weekend, George?
This weekend, real quick, Saturday night, I'm going down, our buddy Derek Flair running Trans South Pro Wrestling Saturday night. And it's kind of neat. Ron Simmons is there. Earlier on before, Ron Simmons is going to do a little training seminar with some of the guys.
I'm going to make sure I get the show up to advertise that.
Yes.
Training seminar with Ron Simmons for kind of advanced wrestlers.
Yes,
so,
exactly.
So
and I'm just waiting.
Experience,
I'm just waiting for the one guy, the wrestler, to come in there and say, "Can you teach me how to say, DAM?" I'm just waiting. But maybe
how can you make $1 million for saying one word?
Yeah, and have people, which I've saw and you've saw, people at the matches pay him $20 to get him to say that word.
And he's smart. And he's smart about it. You got to come up with that money.
Yes, you do.
For him to say that.
That's exactly right.
You don't just do that for free.
Not write it.
His mother taught him right. And then
his mother taught him right how to cuss.
It taught him right how to cuss, but also said if you're doing anything good and better than everybody else, make sure they pay for it.
Amen. Amen.
So,
and they do. Not on the autograph, not everything, for him to say it. So anyway, thank you, Bullet. Yeah, we'll head down there, training seminar and everything. So a lot of stuff going on. So thank you a lot, Bullet. Thank you.
Very good. Well, as usual, you can.
What will make you say Well, no, that's not good. I was going to say what will make you say DAM after reading it.
It's the second greatest book.
Joe looked at me.
No, we'll go with that. You already too committed on it.
Yeah,
George.
I know. I got it back.
Like we said last week, you got to commit to it.
You got to commit to it.
So a book that's going to make you say, "Damn." Is available at highspots.com. And if you want to know more about what me and George are doing on a regular, you can follow me on Twitter at ManScoutManning.
I should give you $20. I think you're saying that's good, Bullet. I had to put that in there, Bullet.
Yeah, really.
That was good. Good little show.
Yeah.
Now go back to reality. Okay. Now I hate reality. Okay.